Is this a country version of this?
So you hear where the one is.
See, I was walking home from the bar one night, and I pulled up to my house, and I tied up my horse. And I realized that there was a lunatic on the grass. That's right, I said, the lunatic was on the grass. She was remembering daisy chains and laughs. You know, you gotta keep those loonies on the path. And then I went in the house. I opened up the door. The lunatic was in my hall. The lunatic was in my hall. I said my hall, not my hole. The paper folded faces to the floor. And then the paper boy brings more. And if the cloud bursts thunder in your ear, you shout, but no one seems to hear. And if your head explodes and all the motives do, see you on the dark side of the moon. So let me continue telling you the continuing story of that lunatic I mentioned. First, I came home and the lunatic was on the cross. I'm a country singer. I don't know why I say cross. But the lunatic was on the cross. And then that lunatic, he ended up in my hall. And he took a face from the ancient gallery, and then he walked on down the hall. And then he went to the room where his father lived, and he said, "The lunatic is in my head." I said, "I think the lunatic is in my head." You raise the blade and you break the chain. The lunatic rearranged me until I'm sane. You lock the door, throw away the key. There's someone in my head. It's not me.
I got it.
And if the cloud bursts thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes,
Hey, yeah,
I see you on the dark side of the moon. There is no dark side in the moon. Matter of fact, it's all dark.
And thus concludes the tragic tale of the lunatic that was first on my grass, and then the lunatic that was in my hall. Finally, the lunatic that was in my head. Some people think that deer ticks are bad. But wait till you have a lunatic embedded in your skin. And the moral of the story is. And the moral of the story is. Don't be a tick.
Say goodnight, Gracie.